Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII. I am your host, Blue Mage 319, and I just finished about after 6 or 7 of those battles. I mean, with like 6 AP a battle on the Renault coast here, fighting the Fastidiclons. Very easy to learn those spells. So I'm sure you know this, but I started once I learned card. I ended, I ended. So I have her on card mod, and then I have him on strength junction. Well, yada yada yada. So now after all those battles that we did, we kind of did take some damage. Now after those battles that we just fought, you might have taken some damage with your GP or your GFs. So now you can fix this by simply, going to an inn and sleeping, because a potion heals your HP, doesn't heal your GF's HP. So you might want to keep an eye on that. As you can see, I got my Quetzalcoatl at level 4. He took off about 50 damage. Shiva took off about maybe more than 50, maybe like 100. Well, no, never mind. She took about 10 damage. So less than 10 damage. So yeah, just always keep an eye on your HP of your GFs. I just made an other episode, but I fixed it, and I'm just gonna start the episode over. So without further ado, let's get to some breaking. Now, hopefully, if you did what I said, you learned this ability called the Ice Magic Refine. Right? So let's go to the Ice Magic Refine ability. Now, this is our item inventory right here. We have nothing all the way out here, but all this is what we have. And if you guys have fought those fish, you should have the fish fin. So let's go ahead and let's go refine 5 of the fish fins to get the water spell. We will not have the water spell for a very long time in this game. Now, if you guys remember what I said about junctioning and stuff, magic is kind of important, especially when you have 100% of that magic. So let's go to our magic, and go to our magic slot. Let's see, fire, brings it up +1. Sleep doesn't do much, but then brings it up to 25 with water, so it's going to help us a lot, okay? Especially with drawing, because with Quistis, or whoever's wearing Quetzalcoatl, you already are given the magic slot, right? So the thing about the magic slot, it increases your damage output from magic spell charges, GFs, but not only that, it increases the amount of magic spells that you can draw from a battle. So let's say that you're drawing 4 spells per enemy, right? Per turn, 4 sleeps, 4 blizzards, whatever. You increase your magic stat, and you'll be able to draw at this point in the game, you'll be able to at 25, at a number of 25. At this point in the game, you'll be able to draw the max amount of spells from an enemy, which is 9 in battle. That is the maximum amount of spell charges you could draw from a battle. That's not the same in at a draw point per se, because at a draw point you can draw up to 15. So but still it's still affected by your magic. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the an increase of up to 20. That's pretty nice. All right, Spirit, I believe, is your freaking defense or whatever. That could be vitality. I'm not 100% sure, but anyways, let's head over to the Fire Cavern. We gotta pass our prerequisite. Now be careful, there's an enemy in this forest that you might not want to run into right now. So, but I'm gonna keep this battle in because it should be okay, good. It's the Caterpillar. This is an enemy that's pretty cool. It has another item that we could draw from him. Another spell. Thunder. Okay. So we've drawn all 3 well, not all. Yeah, we have all four of the essential magic spells. Now, what I want to demonstrate, let's cast Cure. See, you have a choice, and you can stock the Cure, like what Squall's going to do, and you can cast the Thunder. I meant Thunder, by the way. And, of course, it'll deal less damage than, let's say, a stock, like if you used it from your inventory. But the thing is, I like to use Quistis because she has a higher magic stat. She's just going to be able to kill him. But you see there, it's starting to take off less damage, and that is definitely because, the stock. You can't expect to do more damage with the not stock, cast. The cast command. It's not going to deal as much damage. So let's see. Ooh, we got the spider web. Awesome. It's not that important, but I forgot to go over limit breaks and that type of stuff, and there's no job commands in this game, like job freaking classes. So, let me just show you something. If you got that spider web there. Alright. This teaches Quistis Blue Magic Ultra Waves. Now, Quistis is limit break, and you get to a limit break essentially when you're in critical HP. When your HP is like yellow, that means you have access to your limit break, and I'll show you that in a battle once I get to that point. But all you got to do is like go to your fight command, or attack command. There'll be an arrow pointing to the right. You just hold right and press X, and it'll do a special attack. But in Quistis' case, now look at that. That's how you learn blue magic in this game. You get items. I understand a lot of people don't like that, and yada, yada, yada. But if you just open your mind, everything will be okay, Use a couple cures here. Okay, Junction Magic. I just told them, and they would rather hear it from Blue Mage, okay? I know you say you use Blue Magic and all that, but there's a lot of... No, I know how to use my sword, okay? A lot of people would disagree there. That you're a traditional Blue Mage. Now, like I was saying, there's no job classes anymore, so it's kind of just like pulled like a Final Fantasy IX, almost. Like, Squall could be considered the Knight, Quistis could be considered the Blue Mage. There's another, the White Mage type enemy, the White Mage type party member, the Sniper or whatever. So it's pretty cool. But let's obtain our low-level GF. Yes, we got our Seed with us. Seed, our Quistis she's a Seed, full-fledged. So, all right. Let's do this. Select a time limit. Choose one suited to your abilities. Well, since I'm amazing, I'm definitely not going to choose any of these at all. I'm going to choose 10 minutes. And that means if you don't beat this in 10 minutes, or if it takes longer than 10 minutes, you fail, and I think it's game over. Never had that happen to me because, I don't lose at all. So, it's cool. I usually actually choose 20 just to be on the safe side because, believe it or not, getting the grade in this sequence here, it doesn't matter on what time limit you choose. It matters on how many minutes you have left to defeat him. If you have like 30 seconds left, you'll get an A. If you beat the boss and you have 30 seconds left on the clock, you'll get an A. So it's kind of weird how they did that. They kind of messed up, I think. All right, we got a new enemy here, Red Bat. Let's just one-shot it. Okay, and you, Vidal. All right. Now, before, I head on too far in there, I do want to check, where I am with my abilities. Because, I know exactly, I know this game by heart, 100%, the whole game. I do have the strategy guide, but, I don't need it. I've been playing this game since it came out, and I'm not kidding. It's 2014. I haven't stopped playing this game. So, here we are. Okay, another fight. This is why you don't want to really explore the cavern yet, Because, well, first of all, there's nothing in the cavern. And second of all, you know, you're on a time limit, so. Now this enemy, this bomb enemy, I'm going to show you what I want to do with them after the battle. After, like, the boss fight, so. Let's go ahead and Squall and use Shiva. No, I don't want to draw anything. I just want to one-shot him. Now, I'm going to want to turn that bomb enemy into a card. And I'm going to demonstrate that, you know, like I said, after the battles, or after the boss that we're going to have to fight, because obviously we're going to have to fight a boss. Sorry if I spoiled it, but we're in a fire cavern. We need to obtain a low-level GF, okay? Look at that damage, my goodness. And, you know, that's what we're going to have to do. So, I hope you realize there's going to be a boss here. I mean, I know you guys aren't dumb, so... Plus, you guys might have even played this game before. So, yeah, whatever. Me and Cypher fight, blah, blah. Okay, this is it. Are you ready? Shut up. You seem calm. Of course I am. Alright, can we beat this boss in 6 minutes? Hey, is that Ifrit? Yes, folks. That is indeed Ifrit. So, I guess when we beat this guy, we're going to actually have Ifrit. So, that's awesome. Let's see, does she have blizzards? No, she doesn't. She has Shiva. Now, the thing about Ifrit, you know, I'm sure you guys would be tempted to use your water charges, but trust me, like, water doesn't deal as much damage as, let's say, Blizzard does. If you guys have Blizzard spells that you want to use, which I should have made sure I had on Quistis, you know, it really doesn't matter. We're going to be able to do this. So, you know, the animation is pretty long with summons, but I've timed it. It's fine. Yeah, if you guys have Blizzard spells, you might want to put them on Quistis, or you might want to do a magic exchange where you're able to exchange magic. So, oh wow, he even had a little piece of dialogue. I guess he knows Shiva. Well, I guess I understand that. You know, I bet you there's like an office that all the GFs hang out at, like near the water cooler or something. I bet you Shiva's like the shut up. So yeah. Yeah, you might want to, while waiting, you know, I'm just attacking with Quistis, but, you know, while waiting for this GF to be charged, you might want to, you know, just cast blizzards on him. But what I was saying originally was water is not going to deal good damage to Ifrit. It's just not. I don't know why you would think that water is going to, you know, deal a good amount of damage to a giant fire god, but it's not. It really doesn't do that much damage, and it's not worth using, you know, a water charge. It's just not worth doing it. I mean, it's not going to make a big difference on your junction thing, but it is going to affect the numbers. It's not going to, like, his spirit won't be at 20, you know, her magic won't be at 25. That's a fact, you know, so, might go down 2 points, who knows. I don't use magic in this game much at all, especially magic that's junction to my stats. There's no reason to do that, you know, because your magic is based on if you have 100 of them. So don't do it. Don't worry, buddy. It's all right. It's all right, buddy. You're in good hands. Now, I actually did that really quick. Usually I'm at 223 or something like that. Usually. Ooh, that G returner, that's an item that you use to restore. It's basically a Phoenix down for your GFs. There's a couple items called with the G at the beginning, like a G potion or a G, you know, GX potion, G returner, a G or a cottage. That's basically the equivalent, because a tent will give you 100% heal when you're at a save point or outside, right? But a cottage will 100% heal everything and your GFs. So, ooh, the Ifrit's card. That's one of my favorites right there, guys. I'm going to be using that very soon. Very soon. So, we got a new summon, or a new GF. There isn't much time, but let me go over this real quick. Good, you got yourself a GF. If you junction that GF, you'll be able to use the element junction ability. Here's an explanation on elements. No. We don't... No, it's alright, guys. Don't worry. I got this. There's a lot of fire elemental monsters here, so junction Blizzard to your elemental attack. You have a much easier time with fire enemies. Alright, so, yeah, I just needed to check something there. But, let me show you guys something. Now, you know, in that last battle, I usually learn, what do you call it? Usually learn Strength Junction by then for Shiva. So, seeing as how we're about to get Strength Junction, right? It wouldn't be really a good idea to equip Ifrit onto Squall because, you know, you want to spread all these attributes around your party. So we got Strength Junction already learned for Ifrit. So let me show you something. Look at that. Now we immediately have the strength stat able and ready to, you know, be exploited with magic. Let's do that. Attack. Oh, here we go. One more thing. I'm going to take magic out and put card there. That'll do. Now look at what my strength is. Right? Let's say we had it on Cure at 19, you know, but look at that. It, like, adds 20 to it. It's pretty nice, you know? That's pretty nice. So, you know, right now, Quistis is incredibly stronger than Squall, but don't worry. Once he learns Strength Junction, he'll be fine. I'm going to, yeah, we're good. Oh, forgot about that. I want to learn HP Junction first. Then I guess I'll learn Fire Magic Refine. Now look, he also comes with Element Attack Junction, which is basically what Quistis said. You equip an elemental magic spell to your element attack, and you'll be able to deal damage along with elements. So in order to get to that, you press to the left, right? And you know, this is the status right here. This is the status junction. We'll get to that later, but here's the elemental. This is the elemental defense and the elemental attack. Now, I could equip all these waters to it, and it would give me 100% water attack. It's kind of like having a water sword or a fire sword. You know, whatever. We don't really need that right now. In fact, what I could do is I could just exchange some blizzards for Quistis. Give all junction, magic, bam. Look at that. Now we got 3% dealing ice damage. That could be useful. But anyways, like I was saying, I'll edit out the battles that aren't the bomb. Once I get to a bomb, I'll show you what I mean. Because we want to run into some bombs. Alright. That was a bomb. Alright, and we got a basically a preemptive strike. So now I want to demonstrate how to card an enemy. Let's go ahead and attack with Squall, because he has the weakest attack. See, only 63. And just like all the other Final Fantasies, the bomb will grow, and he'll use Detonate. Let's do it one more time. Well, yeah, we could do it again. We could do it one more time. 60, that's 120. Yeah, we want to hit him at about... We want to deal about 180. So let's use card. I think maybe a little bit more. Maybe one more hit from card. Well, there we go. Now, what you want to do is, you want to basically deplete the enemy's HP. And then you can card him. It's kind of like catching a Pokemon. So, you don't get any experience when you card an enemy, which is going to be very important. You know, that's why a lot of people, they like to learn card first, then do that thing at the beach so they don't level up. And I understand that. I totally get that. So, alright. Let's head out. We got the bomb card, which is really all I wanted. Well, I want, you know, Ifrit and his card too. So, the Ifrit's card is going to be very important for a while. Okay, we got another new enemy. Buell. Now this is a weird enemy. It gives you all of the elements, well, all the 3 elements at least. It has very little HP, So usually I just like card him, you know, without even like dealing any damage. But I think we might have to hit him one time with Squall. Do not critical attack. Just let him attack. Yeah, let's do it one time with Squall. Very lightly. Don't hit the R1. See, look at that. He didn't die. Usually, if you deal like 50 damage to him, he dies. And he dies in a really like dramatic way. He like spins around and then like jumps and falls and stuff. There we go. We got another card. The Buell card, I think. One more thing I want to go over when carding enemies. You actually have a chance of getting a rare card. Each enemy in this game actually gives has a certain card that they'll give when carded that isn't their own card. For instance, you card a T-Rex, or yeah, the T-Rex. If you card him, his rare card is a Krista, which is very, very nice. A very nice card. So you might get one. You never know. Alright, that was another Buell enemy, and actually after the battle, I learned Strength Junction with Shiva. So let's go to Shiva really quick. Now I'm going to really start doing some damage. Well, let's just go to our junctions first. Let's go to Magic. Oh, and, you know, let's say you're already equipped with Water. You can just easily go up to Water and, you know, switch it just like that. Now I have 38 Strength, which is pretty nice. So let's see. I'd say Asuna is the next best bet. Yeah. It's pretty nice. Now, you know, see that little square right next to the fire and the water up in your inventory there? When you're at a draw point, or if you're in a battle and you're drawing you're like drawing spells, it'll show that little box there, kind of like a little reminder for you to tell you that this is connected or junction to you. So, pretty nice. Hey, where did that guy go? Garden faculty, that creepy dude. Yeah, those guys are a little strange, and we'll learn more about them pretty soon. Ooh, forgot. Let me show you what I'm going to learn on Shiva next. So GF. Alright, see, she automatically gets put onto another, you know, another thing. So I don't care for ever do I care for Summon Magic plus 10 or GF. Never. I care about these, okay? These... maybe boost, maybe not. Boost is an ability that when you're when you summon a GF, you hold select during battle, and you're able to boost it by pressing square. You know, it'll like allow you to press square, and then it'll show an X. So you got to be quick. Like, you got to be careful. Like, if you press the square, if you're boosting and you press the square on the X, it restarts you back at 75%. So, anyways, let's continue. I think it's like 25% actually, or 0%. Yeah. So let's get back to class. I'm really hot, you know, and I'm just tired of this. I want to go back to school. The hot chicks. No, I don't want to risk it, because it's happened to me before. Like, I run into that friggin' enemy that I don't want to run into. Right now, at least. I'll be able to take care of him very, very shortly. But, not right now. So, let's just, defeat this bug here. I think we could probably one-shot him now. Look at this damage. Bam! 168. Very nice, I must say. Remember, she's elemented. She has a junction, an element junction. So, you gotta watch out for that. So if you hit, like, an ice enemy, it might even, it might not deal any damage. It might heal her. So, that's why element junction is a little tricky. So, you gotta watch out for that. To school. Alright. That was fun. I guess I hope we passed. I mean, we did pretty good, you know. I wonder what our grade is going to be. Well done. Let's see. I thought there was something else I needed to go over with you before you take the seed exam. Oh yes, taking care of your GF. This is something you have to watch out for. I just explained this to you guys about GF's, you know, GF HP. So, all right, change into our uniform. Okay. All right. Now, Quistis did in fact leave the party, but I mean, I hope you guys know that she's not gone for good. Ooh, and more cure. Very nice. As you can see, what I should have did there was I should have took her GF off of her, and I should have put it on Squall before I drew there, but because, you know, when you, like I said, when you draw at a save point, you're able to you know, collect more if you have a higher magic stat. So anyways, we don't really need to take her GFs off. In fact, I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave them there. See, Quistis is still available to us, not in battle or anything, but she's still there, and she still has magic inventory, and, you know, I don't think she's going anywhere. I'm sure you guys know she's not. So, like I said, let's get back to our dorm room and change into our Seed uniform. Alright, what's up, dude? He's awesome. We'll be talking to him very shortly. Alright, what I want to do is I want to go to the directory, and let's just click X immediately. Now this will take us all the way to the top part of the school. It's one basically a big circle. So, anyways, alright, I guess that's our uniform. So let's just press X and forget it. Get changed. Alright, there's a nice little changing sound effect there. Ooh, looking spiffy, Squall. I was gonna call him Cloud. I get him mixed up. They're both like kind of mean. But anyways, I'm gonna end it here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. One thing I want to go over is you know, I'll be going over just a couple more things. So just make sure to tune in mañana, and I'll have that next episode for you, and we'll get started on our Seed exam. It's a big exam, so you know, just do some studying and bring a number 2 pencil. See you guys tomorrow. Oh, I'm BlueMakes319, and you guys are awesome. Yeah, make sure they're sharpened.